A cold and blustery day here at the Big Bear AI Performance Center in Ashburn, Virginia, as the Washington Commanders get prepared for their first practice today to go up against the New York Giants Sunday in the Meadowlands. Now, both these teams have had disappointing seasons, to say the least, and if you're the Commanders at this point right now, you're playing for pride, you're playing for your own personal worth, and you have also a chance to disrupt things in the NFC East. Washington has 2 games remaining out of their last 4 against the Philadelphia Eagles, as well as against the Dallas Cowboys, and both those teams are vying for the NFC East crown. Now, we spoke to several players in the locker room after practice, and one of those players, Von Miller, the wily veteran, this surefire first ballot Hall of Famer when he decides to hang it up, he's still saying that, hey, we have a chance to disrupt someone's Christmas. He said, if I can't have a good one, nor can they.
You know, we're not going to the playoffs, so if I could ruin somebody else's Christmas too, I would love to do that. And 4 divisional games back to back, you know, the mindset that I have is if I'm going down, I'm taking somebody else down with me. And it's got to be the Eagles or the Cowboys. Whoever I can do whatever I can do to ruin their Christmas, that's what I'm all about.
The big news of the day here, you know, obviously in Ashburn, is that Jaden Daniels has been ruled out. That's right, he won't play against the New York Giants on Sunday, as Coach Dan Quinn said.
Aggravate his elbow injury in the game. No structural setbacks. However, through the medical evaluations, you know, over the last couple of days, including this morning, doctors advised us we hold him this Sunday. And so Marcus will start. And we're really bummed for Jaden. Like, he is working incredibly hard to get back on the field with his guys. And so tough deal. He's absolutely going for it.
So we'll have a lot more coming up for the remainder of the week here in Ashburn as Washington tries to get off the snide. You know, they're 3-10 on the season, 8-game losing streak. This clearly hasn't been the season that a lot of people were expecting from the Burgundy and Gold, but they do have a chance to go into the offseason with a little bit of momentum, and especially against their divisional foes. But it's going to be a big task to go up into the Meadowlands and get a win. The Giants haven't been pushovers, although their record hasn't shown their full potential. They have a young quarterback in Jackson Dart that has an opportunity, which a lot of young quarterbacks have done against Washington's defense. All you have to do is go back to last week with J.J. McCarthy in Minnesota, and J.J. McCarthy had one of those get-right type of games, and I'm sure Jackson Dart feels the same way, that he has an opportunity. So we'll see if Washington's defense can mount some kind of pass rush. Can their defense, you know, have a much better performance than they did in Minnesota? And then on the other side of the ball, now with Marcus Mariota starting in place of Jaden Daniels, can the offense muster points? They were shut out last week in Minnesota at US Bank Stadium, 31-0. So can they put some points on the board and give themselves a chance to win? We'll find all that out as this week progresses and as the game comes about on Sunday. So here from the Big Bear AI Performance Center for CBS 6 Sports, I'm NFL insider Lake Lewis Jr.